I feel like we've had conversations on the pod as well of like the difference between content creators on camera and off camera. Some people just turn into a different person on camera, and then off camera, completely different person. From your experience with AMP, could you speak to, do they have that type of dynamic where when they're on stream? Because I do believe they do a lot of crazy shit on stream. They turn it up. You know what I'm saying? They're in performance mode, and then off camera they're completely different people. Or is it a similar vibe on and off camera? Like there's not much of a difference. Maybe a little bit, but not much.
It's a similar vibe. Agent might be the only one who has like a little bit more of a play up character, like more and more of a play up character. I think everybody, like you said, kicks it up a notch. Agent might take it up 2 notches, maybe 3. But everybody's vibe is the same. If you whatever you think Duke Dennis is, chill, older, more mature guy in the group, that's him in real life. How Kai is, that's him in real life. How Phantom is on stream, chill but can kind of like go crazy in a minute. That's him in real life. Chris is still that shy, reserved guy who wants to come out of his shell. That's him in real life. All of these guys, how they depict themselves are them in real life. They just know how to like turn it up just a bit for whatever bit is going on right then and there.
Now, do you believe that's the case for other content creators and content groups? Or is that specific to AMP?
Hell no. And I think that that's why they succeed more than a lot of other groups. I think that there are some that do that. Like I do believe that Max and Jason and these guys are who they are in their real life. I did not and still do not believe that about FaZe. Not FaZe, I'm sorry, Too Hype. Too Hype for sure. I think that some of them were definitely trying to put on a character and it was kind of shown. I heard a lot of them was just coked out in real life for real. So I ain't gonna lie. I heard a lot of them was coked out. So
damn. I think a part of that is honestly streaming, like them and FaZe as well taking up streaming, especially to the scale that they do, is because as much as you want to put on an act during a stream, when you're streaming 7, 8, 24 a month, there comes a point where you just can't hide your actual personality.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So with FaZe, with AMP, with all these streaming groups, I think those, and that's what they lean into. That's one of the core things that streaming in general leans into is authenticity. But right, like, I just can't see it. I'm on some innocent till proven guilty type timing, but I feel like it's harder to maintain actual, or it's easier to come off with like a fake personality with like a group like the Sidemen or the Too Hype or Too Hype, excuse me, or these other content groups where everything is offline recorded. You can truly play it up. When things are being recorded and not. You can, add things in the edit. And you truly control your narrative as opposed to streaming. If you slip up, you slip up, bro. Like you just gotta live with that. You just gotta live with it.
The dudes in the other groups are older. Like, man, Kenny and Zach TTG weren't. That's not their real life. They 35. No funny, but like they 35. They're not acting like that in real life. I just believe that.